Now, sometimes you'll see a question like number 7, find the speed of the ball at point D, which is 9 meters high. We go up to our little diagram here. The ball has rolled down the hill. We figured out the speed here at B, and it rolls up the hill till it gets to point D, which is 9 meters off the ground. And we want to know how fast it is going at this point. This is going to be our progression here. We need velocity. So we found out to find velocity, we need all of this stuff right here. So at point D, we need the kinetic energy. And as we found out up here, to get kinetic energy, so we need the gravitational potential energy at D. So this is a multi-step problem. First, we're going to find GPE at point D. So GPE is our unknown. We know that the mass is 30 kilograms. We know that gravity on Earth is 9.8 meters per second squared. And we know that the height here is 9 meters. GPE is mass times gravity times height. So GPE is 30 times 9.8 times the 9 meters. So when you solve for GPE, you multiply those together, you get 2,646 joules. So that gives us gravitational potential energy, and now we need to find kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is our unknown. We know that the total mechanical energy hasn't changed because of conservation of energy, and so that is 5,880 joules. And from that, we can just set up our equation from before. Total mechanical energy is equal to the kinetic energy plus whatever potential energy we have. Our total mechanical energy is 5,880 joules. The kinetic energy is what we are trying to find. And our potential energy is our gravitational potential energy that we just found, 2,646 joules. So all we do is subtract that from both sides. And our kinetic energy is equal to 3,234 joules. Now, that's not quite the final answer either. We have kinetic energy, and now we need to find this velocity. So using the same equation that we used above, we're going to take that route. We know that velocity is our unknown. The mass of the ball is 30 kilograms. And the kinetic energy, 3,234 joules. We use the same equation as before. Velocity is the square root of 2 times the kinetic energy divided by the mass. And plug in the numbers. 2 times 3,234 joules divided by the mass, 30 kilograms. So after all that, and we solve the inside, take the square root, cannot forget that. The ball is rolling at 14.7 meters per second.